Hi everyone, I'm Susan from the Early Learning Coalition, and I'm here with another craft idea for you to do in your parents and teachers activities. And today we're going to do the moving fish. And this little fish kind of goes all over the place. And what you're going to need is paper, your pattern for your fins, and scissors, googly eyes, glue, and a brush that we use to brush the glue on. So today we're going to take a piece of paper, any color you choose, and we're going to make a triangle. This is, just go as far as you can. You want this end to be pointed. You want to point it in here. So you folded it. And now we've got excess that we don't need, so we're going to cut this off. Right here. And it makes good scrap paper. So put that aside for a moment. We're going to open it up, and we're going to, you've got this crease right here, and we're going to make another triangle, but stopping at that crease. And we're going to go the other side and do the same thing. So we fold it and meet up with that fold. So now we have a sort of a point, and we've got three different creases and four folds. So what we're going to do here, this is the mouth, and we are going to kind of take away that little bit and just trim it up just a bit. And here we are going to take this side and we're going to spread some glue on it. And we're going to kind of form a cone. Unfortunately, it's not going to be filled up with ice cream. But we're going to glue this together. And then we're going to fold it this side onto this side. So we have our little cone. And you might need to put a little extra glue on. So I didn't put enough on, but you can tell what you need by when you do it. Now, how many remembered to put your little mat on the table so that you don't get any messes on Mom's noon table? So now you have a cone. So we have our patterns for our hearts. We don't want them white, we want them different colors. So we're going to cut these hearts out. And then we're going to use it as a pattern and make a different color. And we're making our fins. And you probably wonder, how do you make a fin with a heart? Well, it's really easy. In doing these crafts, I found a heart is quite often the answer to my problems and how to make one thing or another. And I tried to supply you with everything you need. So you have plenty of colored paper. in which to choose. So now I'm gonna choose to make some red hearts. So I'm putting my heart here, and I'm just gonna cut around it. And to make it a little bit easier, I'm gonna cut out the excess so that I'm dealing with a little bit smaller sheet of paper. Make it a little bit easier to handle. So I'm just gonna go back and just do a heart cut. And make it as neat as possible, recognizing that it's not going to be perfect. That's why I use a Cricut machine at home. That Cricut can draw and cut out things better than I can. But this is fun. Now I'm going to take the smaller one and do the same thing. Again, making it easier. Put my pattern there because I may want to make some more. May have a whole mess of fish. When I was a little girl, my father and my brothers and even I fished a lot. We lived on a river in Michigan. And nothing I like more than a mess of bluegill for supper. Oh, that was delicious. So here we go. Now for our fin, oh, that was kind of crazy. We just glue that to the bottom. We're going to glue it right here to our pointed end. So we're going to put a little bit of glue. I think I'm just going to go from the bottle straight up. And you glue it to the bottom. And with this big heart, we are going to cut in half. Right here. And we're going to put one side on here and the other side right here. So we're going to put a strip of glue. Sometimes I use the brush and sometimes I don't. Today seems to be a don't day. Gotta let it get time to stick. And so we have our fin. Now we need a mouth. So what I'm going to do is the piece of paper that we cut off at the beginning, we are going to do about half. We're going to fold this in half and we're going to cut this. And then we're going to kind of round up the edges a little bit. And then we're going to put some glue on there, paint it on there. And we're going to stick it in here. Yeah. Oops, my tail wants to keep falling off there. We'll have to just... Now, I want to put a little tongue in there. So we're going to freelance it. Freelancing means you don't have a pattern. You just kind of go with it. And again, I'm going to kind of rough up the edges a little bit, make them a little bit round. And I am, once again, going to put some glue on there. How much? It depends on what you want to do. So we're going to put that tongue in there. So our little fish has a tongue. But you know what? I forgot to make the little lines right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut. You usually do this before you put the fins on. So sometimes we make mistakes. And we're going to cut about 1/4 inch. And we're going to go to the fold. I thought my fish looked a little strange, but you know, we'll do about, so now my fish can move around a little bit. Not as good as it would have if I'd done it the right way. And so now we're going to find some eyes, and we're going to put eyes on this fish. I hope you enjoy this little fish. I hope to see you next week on a new project. Thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe.